Hey everybody, I'm Adam and this is Master Your 24, where we challenge you to learn, apply, and thrive. In today's video, we're going to be talking about eliminating any deficiencies that you might have in your diet. This is going to be the first step in improving your nutrition, which will help you to build more muscle, burn unwanted body fat, and perform at your very best. Now let's take a look. As athletes, you really push your body to the limit. You ask so much more of it than the regular person does, so you must give it more as well. Because of that, we have to change our nutrition a little bit. There's two big things that we really want to focus on. The first being the total amount of calories we consume every day, as well as protein, and the second will be workout nutrition. Let's talk about the total amount of calories we need to consume per day, as well as protein. I know you've probably heard 2,000 calories. That's how much we need to consume. And really, if you look at the back of any nutritional label, everything's based off of a 2,000 calorie diet. Well, guess what? You're an athlete. You guys are pushing yourselves so hard in the weight room, at practice, and in games. You're burning so many more calories and you're just not the average person. And on top of all of that, you're also looking to get bigger, stronger, faster. This is just taking more and more calories, so you really can't use the back of those labels. You're actually going to need much more. So 2,000, that's just a start for the average person. For any athlete, you're going to be needing at least 3,000 calories or more. And to break this down, on our website at MasterYour24, we're actually going to have listed in 20-pound increments going from 160 pounds to 180 to 200 to 220 to 240 to 260 pounds and above. We're going to have how many calories that you should look to consume every day as a bare minimum, and then also how many grams of carbohydrates, how many grams of fat, and how many grams of protein you should also be having. And once again, from this chart, we're just looking, this is the bare minimum. You might need more, you might need less, but this is the bare minimum that we think everyone should start out, and it's a good, safe guideline. And how are we going to track this? We're going to use the app MyFitnessPal. It's very simple. You can download it on any phone, just called MyFitnessPal, or you can go on the website myfitnesspal.com. I really think everyone should sign up for this application. Why? Because it enables you to track your nutrition. You guys track your plays, your yards, your stats, what you do in the weight room, what you do in the classroom. Everything gets tracked so you can see your progress, so you can see where you're at and where you can get better. You do film. We do all of these things. Why not do something with our nutrition? You have to remember, your nutrition is what makes you who you are as an athlete. It's what gives you the energy to perform and then enables you to recover and also to grow back stronger for the next time you want to go. So when we use the MyFitnessPal app, we're able to enter all of our food in for the day, and everything's already in the system, so really you just have to type in what it is and then how much you use, and then we're going to have everything right there. And with this app, we're able to track our nutrition. We can do it on the computer, we can do it on our cell phones. Because let's be serious, who doesn't have a cell phone with them all the time? It's simple. You just take your phone out, you eat something, and you put it in. It takes me about 3 minutes each day, and at the end of the day, I see how many calories I have, how much protein, how much carbs, and how much fat. And from there, I can track my weight and how I feel. If my weight's staying the same and I'm happy with it, I know this is how many calories I need to eat and stay there. If I'm losing weight and I'm getting weaker, I know I need to eat more or maybe increase my protein. And I can see that because it's in the app. And then maybe I'm getting too big and I'm putting some extra fat on. I can also look in the app and I can see, oh, maybe I need to take my calories down a little bit. So that's why we really want everyone here to use the MyFitnessPal app, just to see where you're at, to create a guideline so you know, so you don't have to guess anymore. Because that's the last thing you want to do. You're preparing for the big game. You're getting ready for the season, and you're like, what should I eat? I want to make sure I have enough energy. Well, if you've been tracking your nutrition, you can see exactly how much you should eat per day, what meals you like the best, and then you just continue to do that. So it's Thursday night, and you're getting ready for the game tomorrow. You'll know you'll have enough energy to perform on Friday night because you just continue to eat as you have been, and you can look and you can track, and you don't have to guess. You can know how much you should have, and then you will also know that you'll be performing at your very best under those Friday night lights. And once again, as you can see below, we'll have lists for everything that you need to know about MyFitnessPal, setting it up. And once again, we actually have a username called MasterYour24. Let us know once you guys have this set up, and if you find us and send us a friend request, we'll actually be able to look at your journals and be able to tell you what you need to do and maybe ways you can improve, or give you guys some hints, and we can see what you're eating, and we can give you first-hand advice on maybe how to improve that so you can perform better. So as we said, the first and most important thing is we're going to make sure we're consuming enough calories and enough protein. After that, the next goal is the workout window, and we're going to have a video right below talking about that. And just a recap before we get to that video, anytime you work out, we're looking before, during, and after to hit that nutrition. This is going to enable us to be at 100% and then continue to perform at 100% during our workout. Then after, it's going to jumpstart the recovery and regeneration process. In this time frame, you're going to want to have at least 75 grams of protein and at least 150 grams of carbohydrates. This is good because you're putting so many extra calories in. Just water's not enough. Remember, you're pushing yourself hard. You're just looking to replenish and rebuild and be at your very best. And once again, there's a whole video dedicated to that below. But those are the two things that we really need to focus on when eliminating deficiencies in our nutrition as athletes trying to perform at the highest level. So once again, you'll be able to see our handy chart. We're going to give you guidelines to start at. How many calories you should be eating per day, and then how many carbohydrates, how much protein, and how much fat you should be having. And besides from that, we're also then going to look at making sure our nutrition in the workout window is also on point, because that's going to help us perform at our very best. And to keep track of all of this, we're going to be using the MyFitnessPal app. So really, that's 3 things that you can take away from today's video. It's going to help you eliminate deficiencies and have you performing at your very best.